Both players are here. It's Myles. It's Curi. Let's count them down because they are ready. 3, 2, 1. Tetris here on CTM Faster Masters. And again, I forgot to put Faster Masters in the bottom thing, and that's a problem. But anyway, yes, this mode is a special little modification that uses the competition cartridge's transition trainer mode. It allows players to start on level 19 and start incrementing the level immediately. That basically gives us 100 lines of level 19 speed. Curi already in a little bit of a problem here, but it's Tetris twice. And yeah, players will start on level 19. Levels will increment every 10 lines. You get to level 29, speed will increase. Get to level 39, speed increases one more time, and that final speed increase virtually unsurvivable. And speaking of not survivable, this situation for Curi is pretty dire. Able to roll some pieces over to the left, and we'll see if Curi can bring this down. So far, so good, and this might happen. I mean, these are some big digs. My goodness. Call the Metro Boston Transit Authority because this is a big dig. Any people alive in Boston in the 90s? All right. And I think Curi's going to survive this. I'm feeling, well, I don't know. I don't want to commentate or curse here, but actually set up for a dirty Tetris. No quick long bar. Myles at 247. Curi still digging. And just needs a long bar to get down that middle. No, none yet. Trying to keep this open. There's a triple and the long bar down for the Tetris. 134 for Curi. Now it's Myles' turn to be high up on the board. That left side could be a problem. It's fun. These players forgot to play how to play level 19. But here's the thing. You got to go so aggressive in this mode. Myles known for these big high digs on TikTok and social media, but not going to survive this one, I don't think. And yes, going to top out at 288, 360. The target for Curi is 289. And we'll see. I mean, that could end up being a very clutch survival sequence for Curi. He's able to chase Myles down. Now just 22 lines to go until level 29. And there is a dirty Tetris, 194. There's another dirty Tetris, and is not going to take the triple here. Going to set up for the Tetris. Sometimes, okay, finally does take the triple. And we'll see. Just, yeah, trying to set up a good stack because, you know, need to chase this down on level 29. So you may as well go for the good stack instead of trying to get it all before 29. But, you know, will that good stack even come? I mean, this is pretty rough here. All right, gonna open up that channel, open up that, gets a long bar in, and it's clean. So now can just single and double this out. Needs to get to 289. Is at 266. Myles sitting back, watching, drinking. Curi's created a couple of gaps here, trying to bring this back down. Just 10,000 to go. Another 3,000, and there it is for Curi. Curi will get to 289 and take game one. GG's, and just like that, I mean, game one underway. Fast, right? Faster Masters. And the Tetris. Players do not have same piece sets. That mode, or that is not a feature of this mode on the competition cartridge yet. But, you know, I kind of like the chaos, right? That does become a factor. And you know, you do see players now playing in this mode more aggressively on 19. Like kind of going for it sometimes. Because there's not a lot of room. It's 100 lines and that's it. I mean, 200 lines and that's it. They do not have a lot of room, but on the other hand, you do have to survive. So always that little cat and mouse game. All right, dirty triple Curi. There's Tetris Myles. 100 Myles, 60 for Curi. Peace Dependency Podcast. Sir Mazer redeeming that coupon code. The original Tetris, Classic Tetris interview podcast. See that on our YouTube channel from Sir Mazer. Does a great job. Haven't watched the Kingsman one yet. Curi getting up high on the board again. Maybe trying to play a little too perfect here. I don't think this is survivable. It is not. Curi is done in game number 2. Myles going to tie it up. GG's. That is faster than your typical Masters. All right, what was once a best of 5 is now a best of 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Thanks for the follow, McMoose7. By the way, if it's a new month, so if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you also get a free Twitch Prime sub to hand out to the streamer of your choice. And while it's nothing extra for you, it does help support the streamer that you give it to. And don't let it go to waste, regardless of who you give it to. Myles with that S spin down the right side. Curi gets that long bar over, stacking pretty high. And that's the thing, you can't count on the other player getting the same RNG as you, so you do have to keep that in mind. Screen looking for the next piece is useless, although you can obviously still look for the other reasons. Tetris Curi 116, 135 for Myles. Tetris down, Myles 162. There's another one, Curi, so trading the lead back and forth, these two. Myles has a couple of lines in hand, maybe. All right, Myles trying to fill out that left side. Waiting for the long bar down the right. It's a good little mode, I think, just before CTWC. We don't want to have a whole long, drawn-out thing, but as a treat, they're a little faster Masters. All right, Myles going to have to create a hole in the stack. Gets a long bar down for the Tetris, 289. Curi kind of falling behind a little bit, but there is another long bar and a Tetris for Curi, and another one. So catching up quick. Let's get those claim codes done on Matcherino, folks. 36. I went through a whole song and dance about doing it, and only one person from that whole diatribe did it. So come on, let's get it done by the end of the stream. There's not a lot of time. Tetris for Myles, 390. Curi trying to dig out. There's a long bar in and a J. Open. Bang Tetris, 386 from Curi. Players just about to head into level 28. Myles trying to skim off that stuff off the roof over the Tetris well, and does so. Curi with a nice long bar there. Gonna uncover the well. Long bar down Tetris. People claiming codes. Love it. 472 into 29 for Curi. Myles triples in at 489. All right. Curi building out that left, takes that skim and gets a Tetris here on level 30. 553 for Curi. 535 Myles. Long bar in, long bar over to the left for a Tetris for Myles. Tetris for Curi as well. Players stacking for Tetrises. The real difficulty here is avoiding going all in and destroying your stack. Unless you really have to. No player needs to. It's super close. Oh, those squares. That square burst for Curi is going to do him in. You're going to top out at 603 and Myles gets a Tetris. Oh my God, those squares. I felt those in my body. Ay, ay, ay. So Myles is good for game 3. All right, both players ready. It is game 4. Curi needs to win to stay in. So let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Took me longer. It's going to take me longer to introduce the bracket than it does to play the bracket. Who on earth uses Facebook Reels? I mean, I'm on Facebook really just for groups, but now I've started to re-add people from when I deleted my account. And I gotta get off these socials entirely. I was off them, you know, and they got me back in. Tetris for Myles, 124. 100K for Curi. Tetris down for 128. 3, 2, 1 countdown. Bits Harold, thank you. That never really caught on. It's just Harold and K9 watching Tetris. The rest of you, just cheap asses, really. I mean, come on. 6 bits? Let's do it. If we had 6 bits every time a match started, oh my god. I could do CTM full time. 180, yeah, 6 bits from everyone, every countdown. That would be a dream scenario. 215 from Curi. Myles not going to get that Z spin. Has a spire in the middle, but gets a long bar in. All right, taking some skims here. People contributing codes. That's right. Harold's keeping the flame for the rest of you. Tetris Curi 333, 277 Myles. Still some cleanup to do here though. Dirty triple Myles. A good lead for Curi. Tetris Curi 427, up 125,000 points over Myles. Long bar down Myles, 337, sets up the O-Tuck. There you go. Curi still just about 100,000 points ahead, but Myles with the clean board. Curi did not for a little bit, so Myles going to cut into that lead. 23 lines to go until the level 29 transition. Gets a whole lot faster. Tetris Myles, 403. Set up for another one. Curi has to skim and has a gap on the board. There's a Tetris Curi. Tetris Myles. Back by about 70,000 points, Myles. There's a Tetris down. Curi trying to set up, kind of just clear away this middle. All right, we'll get back down to clean. Now there's 3 lines to go until 29. Gets here fast, man. That center of the board for Myles is a bit dicey. Curi going to transition 560. Myles taking a triple. Needs to get something to that right side. And Curi's board, that is going to be a top out at 560. Myles gets a long bar down to clinch game 4. And that is going to do it. And Myles was going to top out. That last Tetris ended up being clutch. You see, Myles didn't know he won for a few moments. So there it is. And Curi is gone. So there you go. Myles, you'll be moving on. GG's. And Curi predicted 3-1, and here it is. So, all right, Myles, hang out a bit, make some TikToks, whatever, and we shall return. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.